Hi, welcome to Happier Ladies Ready, Set, Pod.
We're bringing you 5 mini episodes this week to help you make a smooth transition into the new year.
We don't want to hit the ground running in 2026.
That's not our vibe.
We prefer to land softly and walk steadily with purpose.
Join us as we reflect, recap, and set intentions. I'm Azizi Williams. I live and work in the LA area. I'm a mom of 2 adult children, and I'm an education professional in the independent school world. I'm here with my sister, Malika Amandi.
That's me. I'm a SoCal native living in Western Massachusetts, a mom of 2 littles, and I work in higher ed.
In this episode, we discuss our routines, rhythms, and rites that set us up well for the new year. Malika, what do you do for the new year? Or not what do you do for New Year's, but what do you do to set up for the new year?
Good question. I'm glad we're talking about this now because I don't know if you ever visualize the months of the year in your brain. I see kind of linear from left to right, the months like January, February, March. So December is on the right of November, and then January is on another line. So it feels very far
Okay. No,
away.
I don't do this, in case you're wondering.
Okay.
This is fascinating. So 2025 is one line, and then you start a new line for the new year. Starts with January, and then it goes on.
Exactly. And then it feels like, wait a minute, it's so far, but it's actually
Hmm.
just a few
Yeah.
weeks. This conundrum. So it's good to think about this now. I'm also thinking about the mother in Nobody Wants This, Joanne's
Mhm.
mother. We're in season 2 now. The episode about her birthday, where she's very adamant that the way you spend your birthday is kind of inviting the vibe that you want for the
Love
whole
that.
year. And so she's very upset when her family takes it over. Anyway, I kind of believe that about your birthday too. Not in a strict way, but anyway, I'm here for the intentions.
You said you kind of believe that about your birthday too?
A little bit, not really, but
But that's what she was talking about. She was talking about it for her birthday.
I know I'm saying I feel this way about New Year's,
Got it. You're agreeing with her.
not in a if you don't have a good birthday, it means you're not going to have a good year. But
Yeah, it
why
means
not do
something.
the thing that you want?
Absolutely.
So, rights. I think something that is important to me is going outside
Mm.
on day 1 of the year
Mhm.
and interacting with nature in some way. So when I was in LA, it was good to go to the beach on January 1st.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
To just meet the
Right.
elements, you
Yeah.
know? So I'm not quite sure what that will be here. As I discussed, we might be going to a museum or we're doing something with another family, but at some point I want to have an intentional sun meeting my face moment. It might be cold, it might be snowy.
Right.
But the good thing about having a dog is you really have to go outside anyway, no matter what.
Mm.
So it might just be my regular walk with Kermit in the morning.
That's gonna happen.
I will know, I'll give it that extra thing of okay, New Year. I think there's also, let's see. So this what I would say more in the rhythms category. Within the first week, I would like to take a yoga class
Mm.
to kind of establish that that is important to me, and I would like to take a class every week, but I don't know that that's going to happen, but at least I can try at the beginning of the year,
Mm.
get some energy from that. I think similarly, I would like to do, I'm not even going to say a spinning class. I'm just going to say spinning on Apple Fitness in my basement
Mm. Nice.
because that's something I would like to keep doing.
It's there. I think that's good to set an intention with the equipment in your house also to just let
Yes,
it know that you'll
exactly.
be back soon.
Exactly. And eat something healthy, which is very vague.
What?
Like,
You
I
eat
try to eat
healthy every
healthy
day,
things.
Malika.
We do eat quite a lot of vegetables,
Yeah.
but I think there's something like a bowl or something that makes me feel really
Okay.
good and like I'm
Nourished.
nurturing
There's a
myself. Yeah,
theme here with the yoga and the
there
bowl
is.
of something healthy. A spinning class also. Feels like new year,
Who
new
is this
you.
woman?
That's okay though. Do it. When else are you gonna do this? You might as well do it on New Year's.
If I can do it on week 1,
Right.
great. Even if it doesn't get to week 2, at least I did it on week
I think the
1.
point is to set a very high bar
Yes,
to start.
to start, right. In terms of other rhythms, I think this is aspirational. Like, I'm having this conversation because I want this to happen. I'm not saying these things always happen,
Right.
but I would like to take down the Christmas tree and put the Christmas decorations away
Okay.
before January 5th.
Why?
Because that is like New Year's is on a Thursday. I feel like that if I can get it stuff put away over that
Mm.
weekend, then that Monday will really feel like a Monday.
Mhm.
Like in a
Like
like
a new
a
era.
fresh start. Exactly, that's what I mean.
You're on your new
And it
line.
also coincides with my first day back at work. So,
Right.
like, I don't want the baggage of the holidays, like, weighing on me, the to-dos of the
Yes,
holidays.
yes,
I wanna
yes.
see if I can be more forward-looking, which is a big effort
Yeah,
because week to week, that's not actually how my life is,
right.
but I feel like I wanna really put in the effort to make that happen at the start. So that means putting away all of the presents,
Mhm.
processing them. That's
Processing
really
them, cataloging them, and
it's
just putting them in
it's just
storage.
putting them away. Like, there's literally a bag in the basement of, like, the stocking stuffers from 3
Oh
years
my
ago that, like,
gosh.
came downstairs from the fireplace, and then it just sat
Wait,
in a ba
there's actual things in there? Why? Why don't you use your things?
it was just, like, stuff that nobody really needed, and then they just kept really not needing
That
it,
hurts me
and
so much.
you know.
I feel like when I'm visiting you, that oh, I can't say that because 'cause we'll already be there. Anyway, I want you to deal with that.
So, hopefully, Giftful is gonna help us in that direction too,
True,
of,
yes.
like, just getting things that we want and yeah. So putting all the gifts away. And then in terms of routines, because I'll be going back to work, a lot of day-to-day life is gonna look very different. And I don't know what it will all require. I think I need to just be open and responsive and like learner mode for the
Mhm.
first couple weeks to see
Yes.
what it's like. But one thing I do know, and this was a pivot we made, I think over the summer, was starting to pack Indigo's lunch and breakfast the night before school,
Ah,
which it makes so much sense, but also we didn't do it for so long. And it was like a part of the morning rush was make lunch, make breakfast.
right.
First, we dropped eating breakfast and it became car breakfast.
Which
And then it
he seems to
became
enjoy.
yeah, it's like, I can't believe we used to sit down and try to have breakfast before getting out of the house every day. But then we started doing make the lunch and make the breakfast the night before. So, I feel like if I could do that for myself, I would really be set up well. Like, it's a part of the whole making dinner routine,
Right.
is I make dinner and I have his Tupperwares out, his bento boxes, and then I gotta have 2 out for me too.
Might as well. Right. Everybody's lunch.
Exactly. If I could do that, I'll be a rock
Okay.
star.
That seems pretty attainable. That's good. I'm glad that's your rock star status marker.
I think part of it would be also deciding what I'm gonna wear the day before.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be essential, but it's hard for me to envision that yet.
Yeah, I do that in my head. I know all the things I own, and so
Okay.
I visualize every night what I'm gonna wear the next day. Say 85% of the time it works.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, "No, I don't wanna do that." Nice,
Alright.
Malika.
Thank you.
Yeah, those are some solid routines, rhythms, and rites for your new year. Okay, so we're gonna take a break, and when we get back, I'll share my routines for the new year.
Hello, I'm Diane Morgan. If you know who I am, you know who I am. If you don't, who cares? I'm here to explain Italian Time, a holiday phenomenon where Italians throw away their clocks and gather for eternity with San Pellegrino. I've been at this party so long that I've eaten 5 courses, hugged someone's grandma twice, and been offered a job in the family restaurant. So this holiday season, make sure to bring enough San Pellegrino to last you through the meal, the after meal, and the entire goodbye ritual. San Pellegrino, holiday on Italian time.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Zizi, what are your routines, rhythms, and rites for the new year?
Well, I didn't quite break them up into those categories, so you can decide if it's a rhythm, routine, or right.
Okay,
But this is more of
fun.
a list. It's just things that
Okay.
I think about and do. So, first of all, it's always sunny on New Year's Day. The sun finds you. You don't have to go out. It's always sunny on New Year's. Anyway, it's fantastic.
That's not true.
It's
It has
wonderful.
rained before on New
I could
Year's.
count on like 4 fingers the times that it has rained on New Year's. It
It has,
it's
I'm just saying.
not that often. It's so rare. Anyway, how lovely, right? I'm not complaining. It's just that getting out in nature is not as important to me because it's just we're outside. That's our life anyway. But I definitely want to address the refrigerator and the pantry. I don't want to start the new year with old food. I want
Hmm.
as close to refrigerator zero as possible. All of the Tupperwares of things from parties and lunches and leftovers, everything gets thrown away. And then I need to tend to my condiment garden. Like, what did we
Mhm.
not actually use? What did we try? Didn't work. I need to get rid of all that stuff. And the freezer. Oh gosh, the freezer.
Mm.
The freezer that you somehow never see the bottom of. You know?
Yeah.
So like the new year is time to just throw things away that you're not gonna eat. And same with the pantry. I don't want to start with old snacks. I want new snacks. I don't want old snacks. Sometimes I buy a box of a thing and then I didn't use it. And so actually those are good things to put out for delivery drivers. Like if you have
Huh.
individually sealed snacks that you ended up not using and or you didn't love that much, you get tired of it, new snacks. So that's an important ritual for the new year. I also like to start with a good foundation, which means buying new underwear. Throw away old
Mhm.
underwear. Don't have underwear that don't make you happy or bring you joy. It's time to toss them.
Right.
Do I sound militant here? I don't know why.
Ew.
Why do I sound this way?
I don't
I don't
know.
know
So are
either.
you gonna do that, like, the last day of December or just in the beginning of the new year at some point? Is there a hard
No, there's
deadline?
no hard deadline. It starts around now.
Okay.
It's time to look at your drawer, your underwear drawer, and just throw things away.
Dang.
Buy new ones. It's so nice to go back to work and to, start the year with a good foundation. That's
I have to tell you, it's easy.
what?
So when you you helped us clean out our pantry
Yes.
and our cabinets, I think you inadvertently threw away a bag of apricots that Norm had,
Oh,
and he still talks
are you
about it.
kidding me? I only threw them away if they were expired and I saved his life. Okay. You can tell Norm I saved your life. I did not throw anything that was not expired.
Yeah,
There was a lot of things expired.
I know. I'm sure it was fine, but when I throw something away or I'm about to, he's like, "Okay, Azizi, easy there."
I have a reputation, I know, for going into a place and just like I have a really low tolerance for holding on to things in general, things that have expired, things that are questionable, things that don't work. I'm not holding on to it. I'll take that. I'll take it. And also, I know what I'm getting Norm for as a gift the next time. But if you're going to buy in bulk, you have to use it. I'm sorry. Then
I
you have a
agree.
responsibility to make it a
Okay.
regular routine.
You
I don't
preach
know
into the
why.
choir.
Why am I preaching? I don't know. I didn't know I
No
had this
worries.
in me. Anyway, I was just talking about underwear.
Yes.
Buy new ones. Like, treat yourself. You deserve it. And they're like, let's take that tone. You're worth it,
Okay.
All right. So for me, it's interesting. This empty nest life. My girls are in college, so they're home and they're in college out of state, different 2 different states, both of them, and they come home for the holidays, which is lovely. They're home for about a month. So even though I might be gearing up and going back to work and everything, they're, like, hanging out. They're on vacation. They're still
Mm,
in relaxation mode, which is fine. I love it. So we're still doing special festive kinds of things, like, where are we gonna go? What are we gonna see? We're not quite out of that holiday mode yet.
mhm,
And I probably will try to enlist their help in putting away decorations. So it's not a hard and fast January 5th, but I probably will keep in mind when they're leaving and see if I can get their help with that
yeah,
before they go. I'm okay having decorations like to the end of January. I'm okay. Like January is
okay,
still New Year. I don't know. I'm okay with that, but I definitely will try to get their help. Let's see. So I'm preparing for the no spend January and February, which I will do again, I'm sure, and just means I need to make sure, do I have all the essentials? I can
mm,
still buy food, obviously, with the new spend January and February, but I really don't wanna spend other things, so I need to make sure I'm unearthing what I already have, so it's a good time to, like, use it up and
mhm,
go to the back of the cabinets. What do we already have? Bring that to the front and then figure out if there's anything essential that I need to purchase before I go into that zone. It's also a time to return things that didn't get used. Like, so I host usually a party or two, and sometimes we buy things that we ended up not opening or using. And so it's a good time to try to return them, even though I have I have mixed history with actually returning things. But anyway, it's a good time. Also, sometimes you get a purchase or you get a gift that didn't fit or you need
mhm.
to attend to, so it's best to do that before you have to go back to work as soon as possible into the new year. And then there's the me part. I need to get my hair done. I need to get my
Oh,
nails done. I need to maybe now I'm like a lash person. I need to get that's me now somehow. I need to get that done.
wow,
I need to reset because I would have done this probably a few weeks before the holidays for all the holiday fun. And now
right,
it's time to, reset
yeah,
and probably not doing red nails going into January. Probably going to do some
mm,
other kind of color, some neutral color or something. I don't know.
mm.
I also need to get my dog Bo's hair done. He needs to go to the groomer. He needs to get his hair cut.
He's a person too.
He's not a person, but he does deserve to get his hair done also. So Bo will get attended to.
I like this. I'm gonna add this to my list too.
Add it to your list. Yes. Reset you.
Yeah.
I love your list because it focuses on the inside, Malika. You're like, I want my inside to be nourished with healthy food. I want to go to yoga. You're like focused on the inside. I'm all external. Like, what does the outside of everything look like? So the last thing on my list is something that I have done for the last 2 years, which is just kind of fun, and that's my theme for the year. How is it showing up now in my house and in my
Mm,
life? And I have purchased a keychain that kind of reflects the theme. I like to have a festive cup that I use for water next to my bed, so sometimes I try to find one that matches the theme of the year or just find one that's seasonal. So it's
hmm.
time to think about those new seasonal things like I guess it's still winter though, isn't it? In January. It's not quite
I
spring,
know.
but it's
I
not
know what you
like do you know what I
mean.
mean?
It
What do we
to
call
me,
this?
it feels let's call it winter part 2
Winter part 2. I think we could do better
because
with the name.
December is winter, but it's different when the holidays are gone. Deep winter.
That's where the sadness can set in
Yes.
because the holidays are over, but it's still winter, right?
Right.
So we still need to maybe it's the hygge season. We still need that cozy kind of twinkle light vibe
Mhm,
that reflects
mhm.
the winter, even though it's not holiday anymore. So, yeah, that's what I do.
Lovely. I like
Yeah.
it. I like focusing on the external.
Maybe we should put our list together.
We should put them together and we'll be a whole
We'll
person.
be a whole person if I do some of your things and you do some of my things. I think that is a solid list. It's not something that I have really thought about or documented in the past. So I think as I'm doing things, I'm going to try to write them down so I can really
Yeah,
hone in or like create this checklist of starting the new year, right?
yeah. I feel like especially, like, with the appointments, getting those in
Yes.
early is
Oh,
important because you have to have them
yes.
on the calendar.
You have to have them on the calendar, and so the other thing that should have happened already was the Q1 planning where you
Right.
do all of that, right? And you get all those things on your calendar.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to transition to the peak of all peaks, where we discuss the very best of something this year. So, today we're going to discuss the best place visited this year. So, Malika, what was the best place you visited this year?
I've gotta go with Montreal. I talked about the trip in an earlier episode. It was kind of like my solo baby moon. I didn't go by myself, but I didn't go with my partner. I went with my friend.
Okay. So, you weren't solo.
I wasn't solo, but it was like a girls' trip. That's what I
Girls'
wanna
trip.
call it.
That's what it's called. That's
Girls'
fun.
trip. So we had a road trip. I was, I don't know, like 9 months pregnant at that point or 8.5 months. So it wasn't totally comfortable, but who cares? I went to Montreal.
Yes.
It was we had a lovely time, and it was just fun to kind of we had a couple things planned, but a lot of it was just like, "Oh, let's walk down this street. This looks cute. Let's go here." And
Yes.
just that kind of wistful, like,
Adventure.
yeah, we had some great food. I got to practice some of my French. It was just lovely. It rained a lot of the trip, but then the last day it was sunny. I talked about it and it still stands out to me taking a ride around Old Town Montreal in this classic red convertible Cadillac. People were taking pictures of us just because the car was so
That's
phenomenal.
so cool.
It was so much just pure fun,
Yeah.
and I'm glad I have that to look back on.
Yeah.
That was the best trip of the year. What about you, Azizi?
Mine is it's interesting. I went to so many great places this year. I mean, I just feel so grateful for all the places I've gotten to see and the things I've gotten to experience. But the thing that sticks out for me was a trip I took at New Year's with the girls to San Francisco. We drove up, and on the drive back, we, for some reason, took like the long way. Like we went down the 101 and we ended up near Madonna Inn, and I saw that the Madonna Inn was coming up and as an exit, and I was like, "Hey, do you wanna go to the Madonna Inn? Like, let's pop in." And my Lance and I are like, "We have no idea what you're talking about. We don't know what this place is, but we needed to go to the bathroom. We needed a pit stop, so, like, might as well make it fun." And I hadn't actually been there, I don't know, maybe, like, 20 years ago I had gone there once. So we went, and it was so magical inside. Malika, have you been to the Madonna Inn?
I have.
Okay, so it's like kitschy and
Yeah.
whimsical, and there's themed rooms. The bathrooms are themed, and so we went in, we went to the bathroom, and then we went to the gift shop. And it was like I was in heaven. They're having a sale. I bought a big pink chalice that's glass, and I bought a big pink fuzzy robe, and I still use those two things daily. I use my chalice almost every night for my special beverage for dinner, and I have my pink robe in my bathroom. So, like, we literally spent an hour there. I fell in love with the History of the
Mhm.
Madonna Inn coffee table book, which I didn't buy, but I should buy it for myself because I wanted to look at every page. But it was just such a cool, fun, interesting, unique place. And it wasn't on anybody's list. And we happened to stop by, and it brought me so much joy for the whole year, actually. So
Wow.
that's on my list, the Madonna Inn.
Fun. I love it. Let us know what your peak of all peaks trip was this year. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode. You can find our show notes in the episode description.
If you like us, rate, review, and tell a friend, and don't forget to follow us. We'd love to hear what's making you happier. Send us a message at happierladies@gmail.com.
Our show was edited by Magnus Bjorgum, and our theme music was created by Norm Amandi.
You can find us on Instagram at happierladies and on the web at happierladies.com.
Azizi, are you ready?
Set. God.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I'm Azizi Williams.
You.
Sorry, it's me. Why is it two separate lines? Okay.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.